The great thing about cooking, man, is you get to spend family time, and that's what people don't understand. So today we're gonna do it cheap, like especially if you got a big family. I just bought leg quarters, and you can get about 10 pounds of leg quarters for like $6, $7. I think that's what it is. And we're gonna fry this. Fried chicken, yeah, you can go get it at churches or Popeyes, but when you fry it with the family, it's fun. This is what I call a good Sunday fried chicken dinner. Do the leg quarters. And we're gonna go ahead and take the drumstick off there, and you just file it like that there, right on. And make sure you get like that excess fat, because that'll just burn. In this, I put 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Seasonings for my batter are 1 tablespoon of Tony's and 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper. I like mine hot. You may not want to add that. Go ahead and blend the seasoning into your flour and cornstarch mixture. Another bowl, I add some water, and then I'm going to add some Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce in there. Another kicking on that chicken. Go ahead and blend that together, mix it up real good. We'll go ahead and take our chicken first and put it in the batter. The reason I do not season my chicken is because that tends to make the batter fall off of the meat and the skin on the chicken. After I get that, I'm gonna shake off the excess. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in my Frank's hot sauce and water mix. I'm gonna let it drain off a little bit because the water will help it fry. And I know that's a new thing on here, but I've been cooking it this way, and I have videos on it from a long time ago using the water, especially with my chicken fried steak. And then you're gonna batter it up. And when you get it battered, set it to the side on a wire rack until your grease is at 325 and you're ready to cook. Get my grease at 325. I know people like to do 350 and all that, but 325 in a cast iron skillet keeps it from burning, and I use lard, the best thing you can cook it in. Drop it in, but what we don't want to do is we don't want to overcrowd. So make sure that you leave yourself enough space, and you only want the chicken about half covered. You don't want it fully covered. Now see how beautiful that fried chicken is right there? I believe one of the things that people mess up on, they do that 7 minutes on one side. I don't think you should do that, because that's what you have a tendency to burn it. So I don't wait 7 minutes. I give it a couple minutes and then I flip it to make sure I'm not burning one side. I think too, the little secret that I do, if your grease is at 325, when you put your chicken in, a good 325, it's gonna drop. But everybody wants to turn a knob and get it back up to 325. Don't do that. Let it come up on its own, and when the grease gets back to 325, your chicken is done. That's what the temperature drop was. If you get it back up to 325, chicken is done. Right on. You fry the chicken, you have your kids or whatever, they'll go ahead and they're dipping and putting the batter on your chicken. That's the fun part about this. On Sundays, I can remember doing this with my grandparents. Absolutely loved it. It's a great memory for me. Cook with your children. That's where you can pull it together, all the love, man. I'm gonna take the legs out, because of course they're gonna cook quicker than the thighs. I'm gonna go ahead and set it over here. When you find your thighs, you need a tendency to put them down more on the bone side, because you don't care if that part burns, but you want the top side to be nice and pretty. Now that, my friends, is fried chicken. And I tell you what, Popeyes would be proud, but you don't have to get crazy. It still can be cheap, and you can enjoy it with the kids. Man, I enjoy Popeyes fried chicken and even Churchy Spices. But, you know, hey, it's fun to make your own. It's all about the moment and cooking. Look at, just look. Probably gonna be hot, you know me. So good. Right on. Enjoy your family on Sundays. Cook chicken. Yeah, man.